A lot of questions came up yesterday as what would happen if the Department of Education was eliminated. And we created this graphic a while ago when the first proposal came out, but I think it's important to share again because it kind of shows you what the original plan was. Now, granted, that could change quite a bit. So you can see that one of the biggest things is that K to 12 education, elementary education, would switch to being led by the states, which is one of the big goals, I think, for the Republicans to eliminate the Department of Education. It gives states control of a lot of things, and the government would just simply send them block grants and send that funding their way. For federal student loans, all your loans would go as is to the Department of the Treasury. It would require a whole nother bill or law to be passed to change anything with your student loans, like public service loan forgiveness or income-driven repayment plans. So the bill to eliminate the Department of Education doesn't necessarily change anything with student loan repayment except who's in charge of it. There could also be other bills, of course, to change that, but that's not in this bill. All the data and research functions of the Department of Education would go to the National Science Foundation. Civil rights issues that you see at colleges would go to the Department of Justice. Special ed and disability programs would go to Health and Human Services, and vocational and adult education programs would go to the Department of Labor. So what does this actually save? Well, not really a whole lot. You'll probably lose some overhead, some department leadership. You can save on some real estate. And of course, you can save on all the stuff related to K to 12 education. Even though the money would still flow to the states, there just wouldn't necessarily be any bureaucratic leadership potentially blocking that. So this is what the original plan called for. Of course, until it's in paper and we see the law, we will not know what actually would transpire, but this is based on the original proposal that they talked about. So what are your thoughts? I'd love to know them in the comments.